Hey, so we've got some new trade-ins on the lot, and I just wanted to take today to run through them really quick, and wanted to take one particular vehicle out for a test drive because, believe it or not, I've actually never driven one, and that's this 21 4Runner. Now, I know there are people out there that absolutely love their 4Runners. Toyota in general has a basically cult following, right? This one is really, really nice looking. It's got kind of this darker chrome trim, and I believe there is a package for that. I think it's called the night package, if I remember right. It's got blacked out wheels. This particular one has 56,000 miles. It's priced at just under 39K. But let's take a look at what we've got on the lot here for used vehicles, because we do have quite a few. So right here, we've got this very awesome looking, possibly slightly lowered, I'm pretty sure it's slightly lowered, 19 SQ5, 61,000 miles, and it's under 26 grand. 24 Grand Cherokee at 36.5, 23 Grand Cherokee Summit Edition, one owner, 44.8. We still have the 24 Crown, which is the non-Signia one. This one only has 21K miles on it, priced at 42. 23 XC90, 24 Palisade. This one's actually really cool. 39 grand. It's only got 39,000 miles. Here's the 4Runner again. Acura RDX. Been getting a lot of messages about Buicks lately. Not really sure why. What's with all the love with Buick lately? No hate or anything. Just kind of curious as to what's kind of happened with Buick. But Encore GX, which is, I don't know, like their sporty version, which, you know, Buick and sporty is, don't know if you could go with that, but it's all-wheel drive. 24 grand. It's only got 38,000 miles on it. We did not end up selling or sending these to auction. We ended up keeping them, but I actually had someone come here the other day on this one. Come to find out, it's got an aftermarket exhaust on it, and it actually doesn't sound half bad, but, you know, it's kind of loud. But got a Grand Wagoneer here. Here's another one that I actually need to take it out for a spin. 23 Lexus GX. It's only got 43,000 miles on it, and we have it priced at 56. We also just got in an LX570, I believe. So let me know if you want to see a video on that. But I'm going to show you a car. You are not going to believe that we have this car. This is nutty. A 2007 Solstice, Pontiac Solstice, 30,000 original miles. We have a price under 15K. Now, it is an automatic. It's not a stick. So I know already that kind of excludes a bunch of you guys, but this thing is clean. That looks basically brand new. I should maybe take that out for a little spin. Got some Escalades here. Got a Q5. That's under 20 grand. Kia Telluride. That's under 30 grand. Blazer RS for 25 grand. And I really like this Nissan Altima paint job that they have on here. 21.5. And I really like this color a lot. It's an SR edition, which not sure what exactly is going on with that. But yeah, 60,000 miles, 21.5. We got a G-Wagon here, AMG, but this is a fresh delivery. Not sure whose that is, but we got it in. Let's see, more deliveries, more dropped off the truck here. We got, I think this one's actually already sold, but 23 GLE 63 for 76. Only got 34,000 miles on it. We've got an S580. Actually, I have a customer I need to send this to. I think they'd be interested in that, but I want to say this one's sold as well. So I got to double check on this. We actually have so much Mercedes-Benz inventory that I think this is turning into a little bit of an overflow, but I'm actually gonna pause the video right now and send it over to this customer because I think they'd be interested in this. Okay, so that is enough of that. Another little update is that we have finally some brand new Escalades on the ground that are not pre-sold. Now, how long they actually stick around, who knows, because this stuff tends to sell pretty fast, but might actually get a chance to do a video on one and do a little test drive and everything like that and actually have something to show customers because they're not selling out immediately. But let's get on the inside here, have a little look around. All right, so typical Toyota kind of looks. Now, here's the thing. I hear a lot of former owners, or I see a lot of former owners talking about how they love their 4Runners in some ways, but the gas mileage sucks, the ride quality sucks, and all this other stuff. I don't know. Like, I haven't really driven in one, so I don't know, but that's just what I see. So I'm curious as to why these are still so insanely popular. Is it just the reliability? Is it the looks of them? You know, what it is. So I wanted to take one out for a spin and get my own impressions on it. Something I want to point out here is Toyota/Lexus does this kind of neat thing where they have these buttons that are for cooling and or heating your seat. Instead of having, you know, dedicated buttons for each one, you just turn the knob to which way you want to go. And I kind of like that. I like that kind of ingenuity right there. This display, very basic. Like, this is a 21 and eesh, she's looking a little long in the tooth right there. But let's go ahead and set temperature here. We're on low. Okay, I like the dial. The dial feels good. It turns really nicely. It's got some nice texture right there. I really like these steering wheels. They're nice and have a lot of like thickness to them. Thick. But the buttons are super easy to push. They're very easy to read. I think in the older years, the buttons usually wear away really, really fast, and these are holding up extremely well. Looks like we've got a plug-in right there, which I'm sure is for the rear back here. Looks like we got a sunroof as well. So that's enough talking. Let's take this out for a spin and see how she does. Okay, so I can say that already pulling out of the spot, I kind of understand the whole truck feeling. I don't know how else to explain this other than, I don't know if this is built on like the same frame. Well, that wouldn't make any sense. The same frame as a Tundra, like it's not even close to being the same size as the Tundra. Or if it's just like a body on frame kind of thing. But this feels very truck-like. The way that it steers, the way that it goes into gear, the way that it drives, especially the way that it rides, just feels very truck-like. So now I can understand that. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you would look at something that's the size of this and you just wouldn't expect something like that. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Not fast. Not fast at all. Oof. you really gotta feed her some throttle. I mean, I don't have it floored by any means, but she is not going anywhere fast. And, you know, that's not what it's built for. I'm not saying that, but again, it's just kind of surprising, you know. Oh, wow, this guy is going very slow. Gotta adjust the microphone a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so we've established it's not fast, but it's not meant to be fast, right? If you want something fast, get something else. I will say, love the dials. The gauges are very easy to read, very clear. The lettering is really, really, really good. But yeah, this dash is, or this infotainment center, something to be desired there. Yeah, it's pretty plain Jane, but I don't know, this seems like just kind of like recreational, you know, a little utilitarian is probably the best word to put it, which is not a bad thing. If that's what you're buying this for, you know, good for you. But yeah, just in the mile or so that I've been driving this, it's probably not the most comfortable thing to take on a long distance road trip. It's fairly windy today, but I think the wind is all at my back right now, which is probably helping me. Oh, lane assist, okay. Which is probably helping me right now. Very boxy design, right? So we don't have a crosswind to establish how tippy and or, you know, how much the wind affects it. And if there's somebody that understands that better than most, I would like to think that I probably do, because my first vehicle that I ever had was an 89 Bronco 2 Eddie Bauer edition. And you want to talk about boxy, I think that thing is just the literal epitome of like boxy, right? It is just a box. And it had a narrow wheelbase along with some decent height, so it was very tippy. So lots of stories about going around some corners at way too fast and being on two wheels. So, but I mean, there's not really a lot to talk about here. Like, this is just kind of like your standard Toyota, and whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, you know, whatever you want to say about it, when you get into a Toyota, everything is just kind of Toyota. It's all just kind of there. It all just kind of feels the same, looks the same, sounds the same. All right, hold on. We're getting up speed. Okay, I'm half throttle. It still hasn't kicked down. Hold on. Oh my God, it still didn't kick down? Yikes. Oh my. You just gotta give her all the throttle to merge onto the highway. It's just all of it. How much throttle? Yes. All right, let's go ahead. All right, let's set cruise control. Okay, cruise control is set. All right, now we're going back into the wind, so we'll see if I notice anything here with it. But okay, we've got a little bit of a crosswind now. I can kind of feel it. Don't get me wrong, I still think that this is a great vehicle. Yeah, man, a lot of crosswind. Sorry. It's still a great vehicle. I think it actually looks phenomenal. I think it looks super cool, but you know, I definitely see what people were talking about online. Every time I ever see someone talking about 4Runners or, you know, whatever, they just have very specific things that they say about them, and I get it. One thing I do want to talk about really quick though is where these window switch placements are. Sorry, but that, I don't understand that. Like, I don't know, I guess your arm's gonna be up here when you're just kind of steering or lazy steering, right? So then it's right here, but even then you kind of have to like do T-Rex arms to like hit the buttons from where you normally could comfortably be sitting. I don't know, but the worst design by far, and it's not even remotely close, is Jeep Wranglers, and I will take that to my grave. Like, the placement of where they have them isn't bad, you know, in the center console area, but activating them is just weird. It's not intuitive, it's not easy, don't get it, and I'm sure I'll have a whole bunch of people that are Wrangler fans telling me how I'm wrong, and by all means, tell me how I'm wrong. In town driving, I think this is actually kind of nice. I'm gonna go a couple blocks further and kind of drive around in the city a little bit, but I don't mind this at all. Okay, so now that I've driven this a couple of blocks around town, hit some bridges, not like literally hit the bridge, but you know, hit the transition point, went over a couple of potholes and everything. It rides stiff, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's necessarily uncomfortable or anything. It's very stiff. Now, if this has a pretty decent tow rating, by all means, like that totally makes sense, right? You don't buy an F-250 expecting it to ride amazing, right? But I'm not even sure what the tow capacity is on one of these. I'll just put it right down here. I'm sure everybody knows except me what the tow capacity of a 21 4Runner is. So I'm probably late to the party here. But yeah, I mean, the one testament to Toyota that I will say, this has 55,954 miles. So I'm going to round up and I'm going to call it 56,000, right? And everything feels and drives like new. Like everything feels really good. And honestly, having been in Toyotas with triple the mileage, that part of it's not surprising me at all. If you keep up on these things, legitimately, you have a car that you can own for like 10 plus years, right? And sorry, just hit a railroad track. my lower back just ever so slightly displaced itself.
Back! Oh, my back!
It's a joke, calm down. Where I see that a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot of, what I see some Toyota and Honda people do is, because these are so reliable, the maintenance kind of usually goes a little slack, right? Ball joints might not get done when they need to get done. Suspension might not get done when it needs to get done. Other fluid change intervals might not be getting done when they need to get done. And so then what ends up happening is there's just kind of this slow degradation over time. And because of the amazing reliability and everything like that, it still holds itself together. But you get into something and you can just tell that they've never had somebody else drive the car and tell them like, hey, your front end is it needs to be looked at, or something along those lines, right? So that pretty much does it for the video. Go ahead and leave a comment below and tell me why I'm wrong about the 4Runner. Want to hear you guys' feedback. But if you want to see more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.